welcome back to my channel. So let's just say that 2020 completely sucks, but that's here nor there. Last week I had to take a week off. My family was in town, but I just wasn't I just really wasn't in a creative spot. So I decided to look at my goals that I set for the beginning of the year. I'm a part of a group here at Huntsville that empowers women, and I created a vision board at the beginning of the year. You guys saw that in my intentions video. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. But I wanted to basically reassess myself because we're 6 months in and we got 6 months to go, but I wanted to see how I was doing on my goals. Am I doing good? Am I not? Because maybe I'll get out of this funk if I just realign my mind. I don't know. I don't know. So let's get into it, guys. So, okay, y'all. So this is what my vision board looks like. If you can see, this is what my vision board looks like. And I had wanted to make sure that I was being intentional. So I made sure I put a self-care tab, Instagram, YouTube, blog, me, which is my personal goals, and my brand. So I'm gonna take you guys into a little bit. I'm gonna go over each one and say if I'm doing it or not. So the first thing that I said was Creative Kenny. That's my brand. I wanted to make sure that I started doing things. So first thing was create one new t-shirt design every month. I haven't done that at all. So I need to work on that. Next thing was create a new Insta. So my plan was to make sure I create a new Instagram where I can have all my design services on, but since I'm not really designing and getting more into that later, that one has just been a shot. So I need to work on that. Next one is do print work for the Linen Loft, which is my mom's brand. I'm gonna start working on that. I'm trying to tell you guys, COVID really kicked my butt. Launch my freelance website and connect on Insta to do some work. Didn't do none of that. So I will tell you guys, I guess if I could make an excuse, the reason why it's so hard for me to do the Creative Kenny brand is because I kind of doubt myself a lot and it just takes a lot. But I'm gonna do better. For people that I've reached out to, said I was gonna do work for, and I've just kind of dropped the ball, I apologize sincerely. I am gonna do better. So let's just get into the next thing. Next thing that I really want to work on was me personally, just work on making sure that I felt loved and making sure that I just kind of realigned how I felt about life. I've gone through depression and stress and anxiety and all that stuff. So I just wanted to make sure 2020 was going to be great. I wanted to make sure I travel. I wanted to make sure I bought myself things, all this type of stuff, just materialistic things. So let's get into that. First thing was to go on a trip with my mom. They came out here last week, so that kind of was the trip. We were supposed to be going to New York for her party, for her birthday, but that got canceled with Corona. Spend one holiday with my family. So we'll see how that goes, either January or yeah, we'll see how that goes. Go overseas. I already got a trip planned to Tokyo, so that's that. Host one dinner party, did that. A few other places that I want to travel were New York, Vegas, and Colorado. So as far as other things is I want to read one book per 2 months. I already know I don't read, so I knew that would be a good starting point. I'm reading a really good book right now, guys. So if you guys have any self-help books or books that kind of just make you kick it into gear, please leave them down below because I can use them. I want to run a 5K. I want to decide on my decide if I'm having kids. I want to find a new job. I want to create a dinner club, and so all this stuff I've been wanting to do, but Corona has kind of like for these goals, Corona has just kicked it in
I'm gonna say he, because women really ain't this bad. He has just screwed me over. But
so next few things that I wanted to do was I want to take some new visuals, which is great because I have 3 photographers in my pocket with traveling lifestyle. My blog is on a halt right now because I just know that if I add the blog plus YouTube, it's gonna be too much. So if you guys will be interested, tell me, are you guys interested in reading stuff? Because if so, I will start working on my blog because I have tons of things and I just don't want to put it all on YouTube because it's just worthless, but I think it would be great to put on a blog. So let me know. I wanted to create a Facebook page for my YouTube brand, and I've already done that. If you aren't liking or following that, please make sure you do so. I'll leave the information right here. But that has really helped me kind of bring my Facebook, my YouTube, and my Instagram all together. It's just really worked. If you are a business owner, if you don't have a professional, like if you're a business owner and your Instagram is not a business account, make it one now, because once you do that and you connect it to Facebook, all your messages are under one thing. Like you don't have to keep going back to each different app, which is really cool. So let's get to the things that I've actually been successful in, because I have sucked with most of all the other stuff. As far as YouTube, I've created my channel. It said I want to create channel. I want to finish my intro. I want to have 5 videos by May 1st. And if you're watching this video right now, as of right now, I have 24 videos. And it's been kind of sad because I just don't feel like people are watching my videos, but that's here nor there, whatever. I want to purchase a new camera once I got to 20 videos. Like I've told you guys before, I love making sure I spend my money wisely. Even though I set that as a goal for me, I'm not gonna go buy a new camera because I wanted to buy a vlogging camera. If I ain't
going nowhere, why would I buy a vlogging camera? You see what I'm saying?
So we're probably just gonna push that off just a little further. Then I wanted to film a cooking video. I did that. I hope you guys love those. I have a cooking video here and I have a cooking video here. So just let me know if you guys like those videos. I'm filming a cooking video tonight too, so I hope you guys love that. And then a few other things that I need to work on is my Instagram. I've been just really sucking at Instagram because YouTube is just a lot. So I need to figure out making engagement. So I've made a few goals for myself. I want to create a fashion highlight, focus on posting to my highlights. I want to post twice a week, have 16 posts by March 31st. I'm already doing good at that because I post more than twice a week. So I guess if I can give myself kudos, that's kudos for that. I wanted to go live on one time a week for Facebook and 1 time a week for Insta. I'm doing horrible at my lives. I was getting so much interaction with my friends on Facebook Live, and then I dropped it. What am I doing, y'all? Do y'all like Instagram Live? Because if you do, I'll do it. I just like talking, you know. Usually if I'm on live, I'm just cooking. So if you like live cooking demos and you want to see me mess up some food, let me know. And then I told myself, don't post smart, don't post crap, discuss podcast options, and yeah. So the podcast, I actually really want to do a podcast with my husband from just a millennial perspective. We'll talk about finances, marriages, and all that stuff. But I have 2 friends that have podcasts, and I'm gonna let them do their thing because once again, I don't want to add, yeah. I'm just wait. Maybe 2021, me and my husband could do a podcast because I think that we have so much good information about finances and we just have so much good information, and I just wanted to let y'all know. But I don't want to do that on YouTube because he don't like being in front of the camera, so I might as well do a podcast.
Or I can say that we're doing a podcast and have the camera on. And that sounds like what we're about to do. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta trick these men.
Okay, so last thing that I had was self-care. What can you do to make yourself feel better? So at the beginning of the year, I lost 20 pounds. It looked great. If you look at my face now and you look at my face from the first video, I look completely different. But that's here nor there. Corona hit me, food hit me, everything hit me. Just my emotions have been everywhere. But I'm gonna do better. So I told myself I wanted to work out. So I wanted to stick to Pilates until May. I stuck until April because I had surgery in March, and the surgery just kind of took me down. So that's here nor there. And then Corona hit in March, so that's really not my fault. I wanted to prepare for a 5K because I really want to run a 5K in December. So I can still start working on that. And I want to try 6 new hairstyles. I think I've done 3, so I'm doing pretty good on that. I want to go blonde, the black girl blonde, hashtag black girl blonde, might as well, right? Wanted to do that. And then I wanted to try red hair. I want to make sure I keep my wax routine, and I want to grow my hair to the top of my back. So my hair is steadily growing, not doing my wax routine, and I still ain't did the black girl blonde, so I got things to work on, and I'm only 6 months in, so looks like I got a ways to go. I got a ways to go. So basically this video for here was for me to analyze what am I doing with my life. I've been pouring myself so much into YouTube that I've neglected everything. So I guess if you could learn anything out of this video, just after this video, look at what you were planning on doing at the beginning of the year. If you didn't write any resolutions, that's perfectly fine, because I didn't used to do that either. But maybe do some mid-year visions. Like now that things are starting to open back up, if you want to have a business, maybe talk with a business person. Like just maybe write 2-3 things that you can accomplish by the end of the year, and see how you feel in December. Getting things done just makes you feel so much better as a person, especially when you battle with mental health issues. So I would just say, just make sure that, even though 2020 kind of sucks, just know that you're trying your best. I know I'm trying my best. I know there's several things I need to refocus on, but I don't think that it is wrong. Say if I didn't do any of this, I probably have maybe 30% of this done. So the other 70% I need to start working on. And instead of getting down on myself, I'm just going to focus on doing what I know I can do, which is just succeed at these. If you guys have issues with setting goals and being intentional, I've made a video about that, so feel free to go check that out. My purpose in life is just to be able to share the stories that I've gone through and share them with other people, so you guys can understand that you are not the only one. But I do believe if you are setting goals, you have to be intentional. You have to know that, okay, instead of setting a goal that you know that you're going to fail at, set a goal that will give you baby steps. Like I mentioned, read 1 book every 2 months. That's 6 books a year. Yeah, that may not sound like a lot, but that's enough for me. So I hope that I can start doing better. If you guys have any tips on me getting to these goals, I know I need to really work on my brand as far as the graphic design is concerned, and I really need to work on working out again. So if you have any tips, leave them down below. If you aren't already subscribed, please make sure to do this. Share this with a friend, because all of us need a mid-year jolt. We need to just look at what are we doing wrong and what are we doing right, and then just take pieces and bits and pieces from each category. But other than that, I'm glad you guys came back to my channel, and I hope you guys love this video. I'm out.